Defenders of Greenest, this has been a successful night, and I am feeling generous. Do you see these 4 pitiful, useless prisoners? We have no need for them, so I will trade them back to you. Send out your best warrior to fight me, and you can have these 4 in exchange.
All right. I think we're just waiting on sauerkraut. Okay. So, hello and good morning. How are you all doing today?
Not bad. Good.
Good to hear. I have been up since probably like 6 a.m. because my girlfriend got up to go to work at 7, so I've been up for, what is that, 4 hours.
That's all?
Yeah, that's all. That's super, super duper early for me. Okay, so without further ado, first thing, I would like somebody to roll me a d6.
There you go.
That is Quolamir again. Alright, so if you don't mind, M. Weber, get the historian roll once more. Other than that, today we are doing session 5, the longest day in Greenest. And we have with us Jarhead playing Ondar, John playing Knokt, Lord Baloth playing Brother Ko, M. Weber playing Quolamir, and we will be joined later today, I'm pretty sure, by Sauerkraut, who plays Freddy. Unfortunately, Tenac, the half-elf sorcerer, has fallen. I have found a player to join us on this campaign, but he will not be joining quite yet. That is coming in the future. Just letting you guys know. Alright. So, don't forget to throw me a like, subscribe, follow, however you wish to support the stream, or if you do so choose, and the games we play in. I'm on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and even have my own Discord channel. So go ahead and check my links in my Twitch description. Other than that, I think we are ready to begin. Are your headphone issues doing all right? Hey, Weber, how's your headphones? Can you hear all right? Oh, I guess not.
Heard a little something there.
Yeah, he's kind of... Yeah, he's kind of like breaking up in and out.
I'm here.
Hey. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Nice of you to join us again.
Well, I got off work 5 minutes ago, so...
Oh, good.
Yeah, and sorry about last week. We had an aircraft wash, So that required all hands on deck. I couldn't get out.
Yeah, completely understand. Work is important, especially when you're in the
Yes.
military.
Yeah, I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. Alright, I think... Alright, so let me know when you're in sauerkraut. Oh man, what a week.
What's the password?
I have it
Greenest.
in adventure prep.
Greenest. It's not run.
Ah, gotcha.
Not this time.
Oop. I
Uh,
heard something.
kind of
So,
heard you. You're
I-
very quiet.
I didn't get the chance to watch the video from last session. Would anyone want to give me like a quick synopsis?
Yeah, I can give you a synopsis. I have definitely fallen behind on YouTube videos, and they do take a really long time to render. So I am working on it, but it will be a while.
You got some more RAM though, so that should help.
Yeah. Plus, there are still the Twitch videos.
I knew that was there. Like I said, I just didn't get a chance to this week.
Gotcha.
My wife finally got her passport, so we've been pretty busy trying to get everything squared away with getting her over here.
Okay. M. Weber, you're kind of breaking in and out again.
Still am?
Oh, there you go. I hear you.
Alright.
At
You hear me
least-
now?
Yep, I hear you this time. Good, great. How soon until she moves over then?
End of September.
Okay, then yeah, that's what she said. End of September. Oh man, that's a long time to be away.
Well, I haven't seen her since beginning of April, so
Yeah.
So you won't be gaming for a few months then, right?
oh no, I'll still be gaming.
She supports the gaming.
She does. One of the reasons why I married her.
All right.
Where's she at?
Wisconsin. Near you guys.
Up there in Wisconsin Day. Okay, so quick synopsis. Last time, the party was outside of the mill for Greenest, seeking to stop some of the raiders from setting it aflame and burning the stores, for the town would not be able to survive if all the grain went up in flames.
Right.
And while they were approaching, you guys all kind of got a second sense that something was amiss. Some people noticed that the flames were only superficial and easily put out around around the mill. And so Brother Ko went back to the keep, running as fast as he could to see what was going on and maybe warn them of an impending insurgency inside the keep. In the meantime, Ondar strode forth confidently towards the mill, seeking to halt the wrongdoers in their paths. And as they were doing so, suddenly a bunch of figures came out of the mill and began to surround the party. One by one, they each went down in turn. Eventually, with Ondar being surrounded on all sides by all the attackers. And they all tried to stab at him, waving their swords and trying to penetrate his defenses, but the true Torm was on his side, and they found absolutely no purchase. They could not find a lasting hit. In the meantime, Brother Ko had gotten far enough that, though he was caught up to by the attackers, by some of the raiders, fellow guardsmen sent by Governor Nighthill through the sewer, what do you call it, that tunnel, through the underground tunnel, they saw him fighting in the woods and were his salvation, taking over the raiders and saving him. And so they ran to the mill to save Ondar and the other heroes. They
Okay.
came just in time to drive off the remaining raiders and scare them off, and then pick everybody else's form up off the ground to run quickly back to the keep. Upon reaching the tunnel and running inside, Tenac was laying in Governor Nighthill's bed with a vow to erect a statue in his honor for defending the town from the attack. And so you were all able to find some makeshift mattresses and beds over in this building. If you open up the Greenest Keep map, all of you should be on it, except for Quolamir.
I'm having it keeps giving me license key. It just issues when I try and log in. Literally didn't happen until just right now.
It says you're in.
Can you
might
kick
have to
me out?
Boodle.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick you and then try to rejoin. All right. So, while you are taking your nap, having your pretty restless sleep, suddenly a loud crack and a creaking noise enters the courtyard as Escobert, the castellan of the keep, comes running into the building that you are all in, screaming, "Heroes, quickly get up! We must mount a counter-offensive. They're going through the sally port." So that is all that happened last time. Just let me know when you're in, Quolamir.
And it's just loading up my character. There we go. I'm in.
All right, and so with that, try to get you to open up. There we go. With that, let's begin.
Quick question: were we able to take a long rest?
You were able to benefit from a short rest before you were interrupted.
Okay.
And so, we begin with Freddie Bloomington. You are laying down prone on a bed right now.
All right. Well, at Castellian's call, I get up and rush over to the door.
All right.
Are we in combat?
Yes, you are in combat.
Okay. Oh, I should have counted. So it was 1, 2,
I counted 25.
5. Yeah. Okay. And then I can't go one more because Castellian's in the way. Then I will end my turn.
All right. All right, Kobold 3 is going to go out of the door, which is right underneath these steps. 25, 30. And he is going to brandish his weapon in the middle of the courtyard, which takes us to Brother Cole.
Yeah. So getting out of bed, that takes an action, correct?
No. So you are prone. In order to drop prone, that takes half your movement. Yep.
I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. Acolyte 3 will come out. 10, 15, 20, 25. he will shoot a bolt of sacred flame at Brother Ko. Roll me a dexterity save. You fail, so you take 6 points of damage. Acolyte 2. You do the same, 5, 10, 15. He will shoot a bolt at the first enemy he sees, which is Brother Ko. Roll me another dexterity save. And that is sufficient, so you do not take damage. Knokt, you are up. Your speed is 30. In order to drop prone, that you have to use half your speed.
Oh, I thought we were like awake before we ran out last time.
I don't believe so.
Go here, and I'll just use some jab.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Six damage.
Money.
And yeah, I still don't have rages, so good. Not good, but situation.
Alright, Kobold 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Will throw Pebble at you, Knokt. And he will get disadvantage for this because it is light out. And he misses. Ondar, you are up. You are
Our
prone.
little clamber out of the bed.
Okay. 15 feet.
Can't end his turn in another player's square.
Correct. Alright, Quolamir, you are prone.
Palmer will use the active movement to get up and then go 1, 2. Right there. Can he see out from there to see the Kobold 1?
He would be able to see Kobold 3.
Kobold 3?
Yes.
Perfect. And then just like the other acolytes, he'll cast Sacred Flame.
Ooh, 20.
Then he'll go, I just need more sleep.
Man, I'm
We all do,
tired.
brother.
I need my holy rest.
I agree.
Alright, Acolyte 1. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He will cast Bless on Kobold 3, Kobold 1, and Acolyte 2. Alright, Kobold 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Will make a sling attack at Knokt. And he scores a hit. Wait, it's supposed to be at disadvantage.
Yay.
Yes, he misses. Almost forgot that. Which takes us to Freddy.
Alright. I'm going to move outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And attack Kobold 3 with a vicious block.
Alright. Kobold succeeds.
My whispers fall on deaf ears. And I no longer have bardic inspirations, so then I'll just go my turn.
All right, Kobold 3. All right, Kobold 3 will run forward at Freddy. 10, 15. He will make a dagger attack with disadvantage. And he gets a 14 to hit. Dealing 4 damage.
Rude.
We move to Brother Ko.
With his spear in hand, he's gonna advance here. Oh, come on. And he is going to try to take out Acolyte 1 here.
That is a hit. Dealing 8 damage.
And he'll follow up with an unarmed strike.
And that also causes his bless to fail. That is a miss.
And he's gonna say you shouldn't have come here and end his turn.
Alright, Acolyte 3. He will use a bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Acolyte 1. And then he will use his regular action to cast Sacred Flame at Brother Ko again. Please roll me a dexterity save.
Matrix them flames.
And you are able to succeed. Acolyte 2 will cast Bless on all the kobolds. That's an action. Okay, and then Knokt, you are up.
Oh. 5, 10. Sidle up right here. And hand axe. By the way, I'm not bothering with the scimitar thing because they're also a d6. So at some point I'm going to get a longsword, but until then, because I have my shield out, I'm going to try to hand axe chop this guy. I have my shield, and these guys are disadvantaged, so I'm actually going to reckless attack this. Oop. Every time I let go of the the die, even if it's over the box, it freaks out and shoots all over my screen.
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah, Acolyte 2, hand axe, reckless attack.
Alright.
Now, it's a good thing I reckless that and dropped that stupid shitty 5. Big damage, come on. Oh, God, that was a really long time. Okay. I feel better about that.
It's dying.
Yeah, I brought him down, and then I braced myself for what I assume is going to be a whole lot of little cobalt stabbings. But I'll take it.
Yes, he does fall down, bleeding on the ground from a gaping wound in his stomach. Kobold 1 will now drop the sling, and he will attack you with his dagger. Now he has both advantage and disadvantage, so that cancels out. Or actually, no, he gets advantage because you reckless attacked him.
Yeah, but if he gets advantage for reckless attack, but disadvantage from sunlight, so it's just a straight up and down attack now.
But he has advantage from pack tactics as well. Because Kobold 2 is right next to you.
Yeah, in 5e, it's never been clear to me. I say roll with it, but it's never been clear, like, you can't technically ever have double advantage, usually. But it's like, he's getting 2 types of advantage. How does that play out? I don't know. I say let him hit me.
So, Yeah, so the way I'm thinking about it is you can't get double advantage, but the number of advantages versus the number of disadvantage, because they cancel out, whatever one is greater will apply.
Sure.
That's kind of it makes sense to me, so that's how I'm gonna do it. All right, so dagger attack. He rolls a 22, which hits, dealing 5 damage.
And it rolled max. Ouch.
Ondar, you are up.
Under will clear the door. Gauge the situation. Oh no, not gonna let Freddy get beat up again. Run over here and swing at Cobalt 3 with his long.
Okay. That is a hit. Six damage, and he is down for the count.
Still has a little bit of movement left. Look at Freddy and say, "Stay back this time." 2 more steps that way.
Hey, I got 12 more HP that I need.
Quolamir, you are up.
Quolamir will do his move. He'll target Acolyte 3 with Sacred Flame.
Okay. He fails. Go ahead and roll damage. That is 5 points of damage. Very nice.
That'll be his turn.
All right. Acolyte 1. He is going to use the disengage action. 5, 10, 15, 20. Move all the way over there. And he's going to cast Sanctuary as a bonus action on Acolyte 3. That takes us to Kobold 2, who will attack Knokt with advantage. And he misses.
Got a big beefy shield now.
Yes. Dagger gets blocked by the shield. Freddy, you are up.
I'm gonna attack Cobalt 1.
Okay.
Good old another vicious mockery.
He
Hey,
fails. Go ahead and roll.
you have 2 parts of a brain. In the left side, there's nothing right. In the right side, there's nothing left.
Love it. 4 damage.
And
I'm gonna move up just a little bit. And then my turn.
All right. It takes us to
that creature has disadvantage on its next attack, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Of course. Oh, did I not apply the effect? My bad. Got it. There we go.
There we go. All right, Brother Cole, you're up.
He's gonna take a side step here, and he is going to target Acolyte 3.
All right. Sanctuary comes in. Make me a wisdom save. All right, that is sufficient. Go ahead and continue your attack.
He's gonna do a jab with a spear.
That is a miss.
Followed up by a nice left hook.
Ooh, there we go.
Nice.
Critical
Bitch
hit.
slapped that mofo.
That's the just 2 dice though.
We'll do it
shit.
automatically.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
automatically
it'll
hit.
Oh. Okay.
He is down and dead.
There's a serious bitch slap.
And he's gonna end his turn.
All right. Suddenly, This Drake comes running out of the tunnel. 20. And he goes after you, Brother Cole. Making a bite.
Dragon dog.
Yeah, a dragon dog. And he hits
No.
for 3 damage. Knokt, you are up.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna take 1 step to here and gonna attack the kobold, but not the one at disadvantage because he's the least threatening, I guess.
Okay.
With that dragon here, I'm not gonna reckless on this one. I'm gonna hold that and just hand axe, see what happens.
All right, that is a
Was a
miss.
19 for so long. And yep, that's gonna be it.
All right, we move to Kobold 1, who will attack Knokt at a... Yes,
So he'll just
that would
have
be
disadvantage.
Yep, that would be
Yeah.
disadvantage. Wait, okay, so Pack Tactics advantage, Sunlight disadvantage,
And then vicious mock.
and then Vicious Mock is another disadvantage. Oh yeah, because you don't have the Reckless. Yes, that is disadvantage.
Yep. I'm less worried about those guys, more worried about what that Drake might do if he decides to fight me.
Yeah. And that is a hit. Wow.
Oh man, you overcame some shit
Yeah.
on that.
That was a 17 and an 18.
Gotta start this stuff again.
Crying through his eyes, he stabs forward. I got a good, Brian. Andar, you are up.
Andar will step forward and try to end that little kobold's life. Kobold 1.
Alright.
Nice.
That is a hit. Alright, 9 damage. He is dead.
Take 2 steps to here. Points his sword towards the acolyte and say, "You will die last, and it will be ugly."
Upon hearing those exact same words, Quolamir will do Sacred Flame at him and hoping just to end him right there.
Alright. Quolamir casts Sacred Flame and he is able to dodge out of the way.
Like, draft. Obvious turn.
Alright, Acolyte 1. He's going to cast his last spell slot of Bless to Kobold 2 and the Ambush Drake.
Well, he just put a death warrant on himself.
He did.
He's got to go down real early now. I don't know what that ambush Drake has, but it doesn't need extra AC, I'm sure.
Bless gives him an extra
1d4.
D4 on a D20 roll.
Oh, bless.
Yep.
Sorry, I was thinking
Yep, no problem. Alright, and then he will give a gritting remark.
Don't worry, there's more coming.
Kobold 2 will make an attack at Brother Cole with his dagger, and he will have advantage on this from Pack Tactics. Okay.
But disadvantage from sunlight, so it'll be normal.
Pack Tactics is advantage. Sunlight sensitivity is disadvantage. Oh yeah, that's right. Man,
yeah, so
that-
this one he should just be
yeah,
up and
that
down.
was screwing me up. Yeah, so that should be a normal hit. Dropped an 11, 15, 19. Is that hit, Brother Cole? Okay, so that,
right,
that is a hit.
blast. I was like, how the fuck did he get a
Yep.
19?
Yep.
This is why that acolyte's gotta go.
Thank you for reminding me. Alright, and that does 3 damage. Taking us to the top again with Freddy.
Hurt him with your words.
Draws a rapier. And takes a run at the acolyte.
Alright.
Stabby stab time.
That is a hit.
Where's my damage? Oh, there it is.
Yay.
6 damage to him, and he falls down on the ground dying, his breath wearing off.
I skip forward, then like a fencing master, make like a little lunge right into his chest.
Ha ha! Be gone! Be gone, foul demon!
You asunder, my dear sir.
Alright, anything else?
No, that's it. My turn.
Okay, we go to Brother Cole.
He is definitely not going to worry about the little digger from his back. He wants to take out that Drake. And he's going to take a nice jab at him.
Alright, that is a miss.
He will follow up with hopefully another famous weapon book. Not so famous. And that'll end his turn.
Alright.
Unfortunately, not all rights are equal.
Alright, the ambush Drake now will make an attack against Brother Cole, biting at him with advantage. And this is advantage for pack tactics, because he doesn't have this semi-sensitivity. Alright, he scores a hit with a 22, dealing 3 damage. Knokt, you are up.
Yeah, we gotta kill this fucking kobold. Not gonna like how this plays out probably, but I am going to make a series of bad decisions. First, I drop my shield. That puts me back to 15 AC, and then I grab my hand axe, and I'm going to, well, the first attack will be reckless, the second one doesn't get reckless, but...
Okay.
Go! Reckless attack on first chop on kobold.
Who needs AC when you have HP?
Ooh,
Right?
big hit.
Maybe is enough to kill him, but we'll see.
Dying, he falls down, dying from a
Okay.
gaping wound in his neck.
Well, I guess I'll take the extra, just offhand swing at the Drake. I didn't need to do that much, but what are you gonna do? Hey, that's a bad
is a
swing.
miss.
I'm very tired. I put so much swing into that one. I kind of messed up my rotator cuff.
Yeah. Heard the pop way over here.
I hit him so hard it hurt me. And I'm going to wait for the horrible payback that I will get.
Alright, Ondar, you are up.
Step around Brother Cole. And attempt to skewer this strange, foul-looking creature.
That is a 15 to hit.
Oh, shoot, I meant, can the three of us see where the what was it, Sally port, where they came in?
Yes, there
Is
is...
it open still?
Yes, there's a
Oh
door
crap.
right here underneath the stairs. It goes in.
Maybe soon we need to worry about that door.
Door?
And I point my head at the door.
Kill the dog first, then the door.
Agreed.
Once again, rinse and repeat. Quolamir will look at the Drake now and be like, I just want to go to sleep, and then he'll just cast Sacred Flame.
And he fails. Go ahead and roll damage. 2 damage to the ambush Drake.
That'll be his turn.
Alright, we go back to top of the order with Freddie Bloomington.
All right. Viciously mock the Drake.
He rolls a 5, a failure. Go ahead and roll damage.
Your mother takes up more tiles than a gelatinous cube.
1 damage. And
That's
he
the
is
important
at
part.
disadvantage on his next attack.
And that's the important part.
Yep.
Yep.
Now I'm going to move right there. And then my turn.
All right, Brother Cole.
Just gonna try to get a successful jab.
That is a hit with a 24.
If you can kill it, then you don't have to worry about
9 damage.
it. Damn.
The Drake.
Follow up with a nice kick in the shin.
Right. That is another hit.
Also a hit.
Here we go. Here we go.
There
6 damage.
Hey, kick to the shin did it, I guess.
It was all that 1 damage I did. He wouldn't have died without that.
Exactly.
All right. So you now stand victorious. Go ahead and tell us how that happens. You have the floor.
Okay, he takes his spear, jabs it through its neck, and he kicks the leg out and breaks it, and it falls down dead.
Very nice. Very well done. Escobert comes out running. He says, "Quickly, lads. Gotta seal it." And then he looks at the door.
Yeah. Moving towards it.
All right. And as Escobert goes inside, he says, "Oh no! There's more coming! Quickly! Get those barrels! Put them in front!" And as you walk inside, you see an iron and wooden door that's kind of knocked off of its hinges from ages of neglect in the rust. The only thing you have about you is barrels and some supplies that you can put in front, unless any of you know the mending spell.
I already start picking up some barrels and rolling them towards it. Even if I did know the mending spell, I don't have spell slots.
Right. Well, men's a cantrip, but
Oh, it is? I still don't know it.
yeah, I think none of us
There's
would.
Tenac.
I don't think it's a
Yeah, Tenac probably would have had it.
He did
Tenac.
have it.
Isn't that
Tenac
about
does
some
have it. Tenac does
Well.
have it.
Quick, anybody got a resurrections roll?
Oh, right, I did have one. I was just gonna let him die. Yeah, I also grab a bunch of barrels and boxes. Start trying to.
Shore up the doorway.
Yeah, I guess put the door back up first, and then we block it with the barrels, right? That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I got some rope.
Barricade.
Yeah, outside of that,
Is
I
that-
got a rope and I got a shovel. That's all I got to help this situation. So I'm gonna use my big meaty arms and move heavy shit.
All right, so real quick, you do get some experience points for that, 40 experience each.
Hey.
And as you are attempting to barricade this door,
Quick question: where is experience in the character sheet?
if
Magnifying
you,
glass next to your class name on your main page. That'll open it up.
Thank you.
there you go. Yep. All right. Give me 1 second while I put these things where they need to.
As long as we don't die, we got about 180 something experience to go. If you die, you lose the reset. So don't die till we hit level 3.
Well, in that case, I'm going back to bed.
Can we ask the Castellan if they have any barrels of oil?
Sure.
I'll go, Mr. Escobert, do you have any barrels of oil around that we could set a trap in case if they do come through here?
That's a good idea, lad. I'm not sure how much we have, but there should be some oil out by the blacksmith.
Just 1 barrel will do, even if it's half full.
Yeah, I don't think we need too many. We don't want to burn the whole wall down.
No, we just
Very
need to
true.
make a slick, and I can set it on fire from afar.
That will be pretty funny. That's a good trap.
you're a good trap.
I could stand in. I don't want to stand in the fire, but I can stand on the other side of the door and hit them with an axe when they come through. That's about the extent of my trap.
Simple but effective, but there's no more heroism for you, friend.
Is that why my cuts those times were not, like they were just like not happening? Because I really enjoyed that. If we could have that back, that would be amazing. Can you?
Well, give me a quick nap, about 8 hours long.
That's not a nap, friend.
Your naps apparently are very long. How long do you sleep a night? Like 47 hours?
Give or take.
Knokt, that's more than a day.
So
I don't think that's right.
Quick maths.
Quick maths.
See, in dwarf time,
Look, when you live underground, there's no night and day. You just sleep while you sleep and you work while you work.
Yeah, see, bardic time just works way different than normal time.
Oh man, I found out about new times too, huh?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fun day.
and while this is all going on, we'll grab the oil barrel.
All right, and then while
I
you
assumed.
Where's the smithy?
while you are
Fanny.
leaving
Where's
out the
Fanny?
door, Escobert says, "See if you can find Fanny. I think she knows the mending spell. I'll hold these creatures off for now." The blacksmith is north, right here. And then this is where you are, Freddy. That is another, like, shelter where a lot of people are kind of holed up.
I'm looking for Fanny. Is there a Fanny in here? Not the buttocks type, the person type.
You see a huddled woman in the corner of the room kind of look up at you, and she stands up, dusts her dress off a little bit. She says, I'm Fanny. What do you need?"
I'm under the impression that you know the mend spell. Is that correct?
I know a couple spells. Men be one of them.
Excellent. Do you want to serve your country?
What do you need, sir?
Uncle Sam needs you. Let's go.
And so, you are able to bring back a barrel of oil if you want to.
Yeah, I ran to grab that and bring that back.
Same as. Suddenly, all these forms are outside trying to breach the door while Escobert is holding it with a bunch of supplies and stuff out of the way. It looks like they are about to break in.
I instruct Fanny. Door down there. Hinges need to be mended, please.
Okay. Then she runs inside, and she will do one casting of mending.
So are the kobolds like hacking at the door, or at the barricade?
Yes, they're trying to push inside.
So they're making attacks. Is that correct?
No, they're not like hacking at the door. It's already broken off its hinges, and it's kind of lying, not in complete shambles, but it's lying in a way that could easily be broken into. But since you were able to put some of the barrels in the way, and some of the like refuse and stuff, it's not easily openable, as well as Escobert is there kind of holding it on his own as well.
So they're like pushing
Yeah.
versus like trying to like cut through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she begins to cast mending, and she does you do see some of the parts of the door are holding on themselves, but you can tell that this will take a while. Mending being a minor spell can only do so much at once. And there seems to be a lot that has to happen in order for this doorway to become whole again.
I look at Ondar and say, "Could you help me up this to the top?" And I say we drop it right on top of them and then light them up.
Right. Sounds like a plan.
Because I'm assuming it's a pretty big barrel, so I'm assuming I'll need at least somebody's
Yeah.
assist. I'm the big boy, but give me a hand bringing this thing up to the top and dropping it on him.
So these
And also,
kobolds.
whoever was going to be the one to light it on.
Why don't we just dump oil in the hole, the tunnel?
Well, if we dump it in there, then she can't be in there to... I was thinking we just dump it on them while they're outside. That should be in character, but... We just dump it on while it's outside and then light them on fire.
Oh, all right. That's fine. I'll be over here.
Who's going to light it? I don't have light. I don't have magical... I guess I have a torch.
I have it.
I can light it. I can do it with divine flame.
I have prestidigitation.
Oh. Okay, that'll do it. Alright, yeah. I say we kind of hold the barrel up and whack it, basically, big chunk of it out of the side so we can dump it down on top.
Pour oil on top of it.
All right, so you are up on top, and you hear the little thuds of the creatures underneath attempting to breach through, with Fanny and Escobert holding the sally port down beneath you. You hold the barrel up above your head, and you crack a little opening. Some oil begins to spill out.
Dump it. It is much close to like middle G guy or front cobalt guy, whatever seems to be like the center mass of them.
All right. I will say that you can get a 10-foot square. Probably do that.
And if the oil slick has expanded to that distance, then I will cast prestidigitation on it.
All right.
And I warn the guys to momentarily stop pouring. Hey guys, you might want to lay off for a second.
Yeah, we stop for us. Pull it back up because I know how explosives work in tunnels.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast prestidigitation on the oil slick and set it ablaze.
All right. So as the oil begins to spill out, you smother it in a 10-foot area, and you hear the cries of the creatures beneath you go, "Oi, what's this?" and kind of exclamations of surprise as they are doused in oil. At almost the same instant, Freddy snaps his fingers and causes a little burst of flame beneath you, which quickly swallows all of the oil and starts them aflame. Roll me a 3d6, Freddy. All right, 8 points of damage to each of these.
Yay, mini fireball.
Kobolds all fall down dying.
That is the barbecue I came for.
And you hear cries of pain as the kobold forms fall limp, but the cultists each just exclaim, shouting in agony at the same time as running away at the counteroffensive that you have mounted. But they are
I'd like
not
to-
quite vanquished.
I'd like to viciously mock Cultist 1.
Okay.
As he runs away like that.
He fails.
Hey. I'm sure the god of cowardice is very appreciative of your stout devotion.
Oh, that was a good one.
All right. At that, I would like you all to roll initiative. And he falls down dead as well.
His head explodes.
Aww.
Brain melted.
Yeah, can't deal with it. Too
Oh, boy.
sad. I'll just die, I guess. Now, unfortunately, half our group has no range.
Yeah.
I mean, I got javelins, but I don't really want to throw them out there and lose them forever, so I think I'll leave this up to the cantrips of our magical friends.
All right. And so, with an oil spill just outside the Sallyport front entrance, we go to Guard 1. Oi, come down up there.
We just want to talk.
You come up here.
Guard 2 will curse as he attempts to pat away the flames. He will take 2 additional points of fire damage.
Stop, drop, and roll, you moron. Preferably in the oil slick. Save us a lot of trouble.
All right, so Fanny keeps casting mending. She is now up to 2 casts of mending. Freddy, you are up.
Gonna keep viciously mocking them.
Okay.
Starting with cultists too.
He fails as well.
Are you always this stupid, or are you making a special effort today?
Ooh, he is dead as well.
His brain is melting along with his flesh.
Deadly, deadly.
Thickest burns. Huh?
Would you like to do anything else?
Yeah, good. Good here.
All right. Castellan is still underneath. And you hear a call, almost muffled.
There you go, lads. Drive him off.
Ondar, you are up.
Andar will pull a dagger out and throw it at guard 2.
All right. Ooh, that is a miss. That was on the 20 for me for a while.
Yeah, it hung there for a second.
Oh, all right.
I'm better up close. Come on up here, you fuck.
Bring my knife back.
All right. Cultist 3 will attempt to jump through the oil flames into the room. So he will make a... Let's see. He will make a strength and then a dexterity check. You hear him bang his shoulder against the door and then fall down. He will take 2 points of fire damage.
Ah, curses.
Quolamir, you are up.
Quolamir will look at the injured guard 2 and cast Sacred Flame and be like, here's a little bit more heat for you.
He fails. And is down dying.
One.
One damage
Damn.
and it still killed him.
Damn.
And then with the rest of his movement, he will go down the stairs by the tunnel and try to see if he can, next turn, position himself to attack the cultist 3.
Alright. Knokt, you are up.
Let's see. Move to the back here and keep an eye so I can get downstairs quickly, because I'm no good up here anyway, and just yell down to Escobert. If they do get through, let us know.
Aye, lad.
Brother Cole, you are up.
Okay, so he never went up. He was next to Escobert, and
Okay.
he is going to just lean up against the barrels, kind of just pushing his weight into it, and pull out his hollow gourd and start drinking from it. And that's what he's gonna do.
I will give you a point of inspiration for that. Alright, guard 1 will also try to jump inside. So he will make a strength check. And he fails miserably as well. So he will take 2 points of fire damage as he falls down on the ground into the flaming oil. Fanny once more casts mending. There is up to 3 casts of mending on the doorway. And Brother Cole, you see that the little bits of twisted metal for the hinges and some of the banding on the door are kind of coming together before your very eyes. Freddy, you are up.
Alright. Gonna attack cultist 3 again with another vicious mockery.
He succeeds.
And click on that, so my turn.
All right. Castellan says, there's only 2 of them. They're just outside the doorway. Why don't you finish them off? Ondar, you are up.
I'm trying to drop the actual barrel itself on them.
All right. Go ahead and roll me an attack with... Let's see. Add your strength modifier and your proficiency bonus.
Just
Or
each
not
one
not
plus-
your... Sorry, not your proficiency. Your strength modifier.
Just each one, just D20 plus 3.
Yes. All right. Cultist 3. Where's his stuff? That is a hit. Go ahead and roll. Let's see. You would be 20 feet up. Let's roll 2d10. "13 damage. The
This
barrel.
Dragon Queen must allow stupidity above all things to be the main focus of her worship.
As he's rolling around on the ground, he hears your call out to him, and he looks up just in time to see a barrel smash him in the face. He is dead. Quolamir, you were up.
I'm envisioning Wile E. Coyote.
Except with more brain matter.
From the tunnel, can Quolamir see the guard one? He'll go
No.
like inside of the tunnel.
No, you would have to go one more square up north in order to see into the doorway.
But you know,
There you
so he's gonna go inside of the doorway.
So you
Can he see?
So you see the Sallyport entrance, the doorway, is kind of broken on its hinges, sagging on the door frame. If you look closely through some of the splinters at the bottom, I suppose you could see the form, but he would definitely have total cover from you. It's not an open doorway.
As long as I can see some of them, the Sacred Flame, they gain no benefit from cover.
Okay.
That is true.
Yes,
So
you
he will
would
then attack.
you would be able to see his form.
That's just enough, so he'll cast Sacred Flame.
He succeeds.
And that'll be his turn.
All right, Knokt, you are up.
Actually, Knock runs back to the spot he was in to look over at the barrel thing that just happened. He goes, "Now that was inventive, and I like it."
Well,
Well, that's
no use
about
staying here, was it?
All right, Brother Cole, you are up.
He's gonna offer the gourd to Escobert.
Escobert grabs it,
Oh,
and then he takes a big chug, but definitely leaves enough that it's not rude. Passes it back to you. Thank you, friend. Nothing like a good mead to wet your whistle. And then
Yeah,
he
looks
kind of
like-
eyes you with a different respect.
And, that would be all.
All right. We go to guard 1, who will step up from prone and then run away.
Do you take more fire?
Tail very between his
Yeah,
legs.
he would have taken some more fire damage.
Bye-bye.
All right. So you all get experience for that. Oh, it already. 65 experience each,
Right.
as well as getting some rewards for Wait, no, I got the award for. Okay, so the reward for defending the Sally Port is the experience that you get from the monsters, from the encounters. So now, you are all, kind of, not all of you, but Freddy, Ondar, and Knokt are all looking out over the entirety of the town of Greenest, seeing the flames dying down, burning blackened buildings, casting smoke, rising up in the air. Figures are no longer flitting between the houses, mostly congregated around the keep in a cordon, pretty much cutting it off from the rest of the town or any sort of escape or any approach. And Fanny is working her magic, casting mending on the doorway, getting it well enough repaired to provide the cover and closing off the Sally Port. But before all the raiders depart, there is a champion, a figure, comes approaching. It's got to load. A figure comes approaching from the raiders. I will give me a minute. I have to get this set up. Alright. So if you would care to double click on your character, should open the map.
Did not work.
All I
Okay.
see is Fanny.
Yep.
Yes, I've met
Oh,
with them.
oh. Hang
Yep,
on.
I just
There-
I opened it up for you. That should work. Okay, so now a champion comes forth from the cordon, the little siege around the keep, and he calls out. From the darkness, a creature strides into the dim light of the dying fires around the keep. Although it is shaped roughly like a human, it is at least 7 feet tall, its skin covered in blue scales. Its fingers bear wicked claws, and its face has the muzzle and reptilian eyes of a dragon. The creature stops about 80 yards from the main gate of the keep and scans the walls. A line of kobolds fan out behind it. With their spears, they prod 4 human prisoners into the dim light. You can make out a woman, a teenage boy in a blood-soaked tunic, and 2 children. Then, the half-dragon creature hails the keep.
Defenders of Greenest, this has been a successful night, and I am feeling generous. Do you see these 4 pitiful, useless prisoners? We have no need for them, so I will trade them back to you. Send out your best warrior to fight me, and you can have these 4 in exchange.
And at that, he kind of tosses his hand forth, and the 4 commoners that you see are kind of pushed roughly to their knees.
Well, starts down the steps
Shit.
towards the gate.
All right.
I give him a big meaty pat on the back as he goes, and I follow with him, but I mean, at this point, Undar's healthier and more AC than me, so I do have better faith in his survival.
Yeah, let's be clear, gents. It's not me.
He doesn't say anything. He's just, headed towards the gate. Open the gate, he says.
Yes, he has a purpose to him. Escobert comes out, and he kind of intercepts you, Ondar. He just says, he looks at you, and he's kind of silent, scanning your figure, looking all up and down, looks at the rest of the group. He says, Paladin, I commend you for taking on this challenge. I only give a warning that there be a dangerous foe. Have your sensibilities about you. Are you all sure you're ready for this? And he kind of looks around to the rest of you.
We got any healing potions left?
I mean, I don't want anyone else to go out, but, if you feel you're honor bound to try to save those 4 commoners, then...
It is what I must do. It is my duty. Something that Torm would ask me to do. Yeah, he has presented this opportunity to me to be the champion of the week. It is something that I must do.
Okay, boy.
Farewell, my friends.
In all
It's been good
seriousness,
to know
though,
you.
does anybody have any healing potions left? At least give him something.
You used
I
all
used
of the healing
mine.
potions.
Yeah,
I didn't have any.
He just smiles. He says, it is fine. Torm will see that I am rewarded for this. And he walks out the gate if it's open.
Yes, Escobert opens the gate, and he says, we'll be right behind you. And
Walks
then,
over here, picks up his dagger, dusts it off, puts it back in its sheath.
And then Escobert comes out and stops just short of the promenade and calls out, we have our champion. How do we know you're talking true? Hand us your prisoners. And then Lang de Drosa, or the half-dragon, calls out. He says,
None of you interfere. It is just me and the champion. If any of you think to stain this honorable fight, your commoners will be slain before your eyes. Do you
I think
understand?
if we did, Ondar would kill us first.
and then he looks at Ondar, and for the best of your knowledge that you can tell, he has kind of a smirk on his face as he looks at you, and he just kind of hisses,
Good. Just you and me.
and then he calls back and says a bunch of shit in Draconic to the other kobolds. Do any of you speak Draconic?
I do not.
Nope, don't speak that foul shit.
I actually do.
Yeah.
I got Elvis and Giant.
Okay, so
A
Quolamir.
whole bunch.
Quolamir is the only one that understands this. If you give me 1 second. All right, you can hear me, Weber?
Yes.
Okay. So he calls out to the kobolds behind him, saying,
None of them interfere. If you see any of them make a sudden movement, kill all the prisoners. No questions.
all right, you should all be back.
Yep.
All right.
He'll look at them all and be like, she's commanded them all, like, if any of us move whatsoever towards this encounter, all of the prisoners die.
All right, so the half-dragon takes a few steps forward to meet on even ground with Ondar. And he calls out to you.
You are the champion? Tell me, are you ready to meet your death? The Dragon Queen calls your name.
I hear no Dragon Queen. All I hear is the Loyal Fury.
And he hisses out in mocking laughter as he charges forth at you. Roll initiative.
Gulp. Ugh.
Hey, it could be better than his. You don't know.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not.
I mean, hey, look at it this way. You might be last, but you're first if you think about you going after him after he goes.
Right.
Exactly.
If I only had some spell slots.
Where did your...
Saying it not loud enough that Ondar could possibly hear, so just basically to Escobert and Quolamir. Hey, what was the deal if Ondar dies? Do we still get the commoners back?
He said he'd release him if there was a fight. So
Go ahead and roll insight if you want to.
I would probably buy that hook, line, and sinker, but I'll roll. Yeah, seems like a good deal to me. There's no reason to think that that man is lying.
there's no way.
Yes.
There's no way he could be lying.
He looks
Looking,
very trustworthy.
looking at this creature, he is completely foreign in nature to you, and it's really hard to judge anything whatsoever.
Yeah.
And so he charges forward, takes 2 steps, takes 10 feet towards Ondar, and he,
Steps.
yeah, he will make a great sword attack. And he has multi-attack, so there's 1 attack that misses, and he will swing his great sword once more. And that is a miss. So we go to Ondar.
It's a good start.
So Ondar will look at this thing. Looking up, obviously, even though Ondar's well over 6 foot tall, but he's still looking upwards at this creature. He will say, "So, what is your name, you foul beast? I am Ondar, Stillhawk, descendant from... Oh, where'd his name go? Onred Thon.
As he's
swinging it.
yeah, so as he's kind of locked in his sword with your shield, he hisses in your face.
I am Lang the Drosa Cyanrath. I am your death, grandson of Ondar,
Or what was it?
Onred.
Onred.
grandson of Onred.
So, instead of swinging at him, Ondar's going to try to embarrass this thing. He's going to take the dodge action.
All right.
Come at me. Come at me, you foul creature.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that's his action and his turn.
Okay.
In advance.
And so, Lang de Drosa will make another great sword attack. Multi-attack. And that is a miss. He will make another attack at disadvantage, and that is also a miss. And he will hiss in frustration. Ondar, you are up.
This beast that you worship is obviously failing you in some way. Please, show us how great your god is. And he will take the dodge action again. That's his turn.
All right. We go back to the top of the order. Lang de Drosa will take the disengage action to move back.
Oh shit.
He will kind of stalk around and call out to you, and he will say,
What god is it that you worship?
kind of in a mocking way. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
So he brandishes his shield, which I've shared the image of, which has the big palm, like a policeman's hand telling
Yep.
you to halt. Says, but of course, the true God, the brave. Others call him the foolish. Some call him the loyal fury. I simply call him Torm.
All right. That goes to your turn.
He will grin at him, and he will say, and who is this beast, this creature that you deign to be so worthy of your worship there, you foul creature? And he will take 2 steps closer, and again take the dodge action.
All right.
Trying to get in his skin.
Yeah. Langdedrosa will take the disengage action once more, and he will stalk the other way. And then he will reply back to you, and he's in a hissing.
Torm, he is no match for Tiamat, for she is come again into this world. We will see to it.
And then he kind of points his sword at you in a challenge.
Come at me, you coward.
Andar, you are up.
Yeah. He's gonna step forward. Tiamat, huh? The foul bitch of hell. And he won't make a long sword attack.
All right.
And of
That
course
is a miss.
That's his action, so he can't take the dodge. So here we go, guys.
All right.
Hey, he missed twice this first round.
Yeah, well.
Can you guys hear me all right? I feel like I'm kind of muted.
Oh, you're good.
I can hear you.
Oh, it's just my headphones. All right, so Langdedrosa will grin a evil reptilian smile as you come at him and swing your sword at him. He will make a... Okay. He will make a lightning breath. Make me a dexterity save.
Shit. Okay. That's cheap.
You're just mad because you don't have lightning breath.
Oof. You are able to
hate
dodge.
Still gonna take damage.
So as you come forth... What's this? So as you come charging forth, that reptilian smile opens wide as he huffs out a big cloud of electricity bursting forth, catching you for 11 damage. And that will take his action as you engage him. Andar, you are up.
Yeah, Andar's gonna feel that jolt of electricity and make another longsword attack.
That is a hit.
Oh, to have a spell slot to waste for the... Oh.
You deal 7 damage
Scratch.
as your sword slashes Langdedrosa in the leg. He gives out a grunt of pain, but unerring, he now attacks with his greatsword twice.
Yeah.
One is a
Night,
hit,
guys.
and you are down.
Jeez.
Yeah, that breath weapon, man.
Yeah. And then as your form falls to the ground, unconscious, and bleeding. Langdedrosa stands up tall, and he wipes off his blade on his own shirt. Takes some of the blood on one of his claws and licks it, and then he bends down reverently on a knee next to you, Ondar, and he whispers some things to your unconscious form that can't be heard, and then makes a sort of sign, and then kind of nods his head in approval at Ondar lying on the ground. And then he stands up straight and calls out to the other kobolds,
Let them free. Our work here is done.
and then just strides away. The commoners all kind of hesitate for a second, but seeing the kobolds and none of them making any movement to restrain them or hurt them, they go running forward, take shelter inside the keep.
I will rush forward to Ondar.
Medicine.
Nope,
Alright.
spare the
Well,
dying.
spare the dying. Cut out the middleman on that medicine check.
Yep, I'll cast.
And they all just start walking away. Alright, spare the dying on Ondar. Oh, my stuff's freezing. Give me a second.
If it brings him to stable, 0 hit points.
He won't die.
There we go.
And he'll be like, well, if they had that, why didn't they just start with that? This thing would have, we all would have died very, very quickly.
Alright, Ondar is stable and unconscious.
Could I roll a Arcana check to see if that Dragonborn cast a spell?
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
You want it in the tower?
Yeah.
Hold on, the old map's kind of covering the screen.
So, you watching this fight, you get the sense that most of this was all completely martial in nature, so you can't make a discern. You can't really discern about that, his martial prowess. The Arcana, you know that the breath weapon was an inherent racial weapon that he has. And it's not a spell, it's more an ability that he has.
But it wasn't a dragonborn, it was a half dragon, right?
Correct. There is a distinction there, yes.
Not that Knokt would have any idea, but so it doesn't seem like when he did whatever it was where he whispered to Ontar's unconscious, but it didn't seem like he cursed him or anything.
No. And by the way, this is what he looks like.
Okay.
I like his armor.
I will take it from him one day.
I keep forgetting to do that stuff for you, show you the pictures. Okay, so let's see. Ondar, for that.
His calves have to be killing him.
Right?
Like constantly having to support his entire body weight.
Right. That's why I don't wear heels.
Otherwise,
Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's why.
So do you carry Ondar into the keep?
yeah, I'll scoop him up and bring him back
All right.
to put him in a bed somewhere.
Yeah, my +0 strength will not be much of assistance, but I will try.
Yeah, I think we got him. Don't worry. But yeah, we'll take him.
Take him inside.
Yeah, since there's no good beds left, we'll put him in the shitty beds we slept in. I think if he found out that he woke up, we threw Tenac on the ground to give him the good bed, he might be kind of mad.
Yeah, he might be a little angry about that.
hopefully at least one of us can get a good sleep.
It would be great to get a long rest. I'll sleep all day.
All right,
Oh,
so
man.
you all gain 50 experience for that,
Woo.
as well as Governor Nighthill comes forth, and he's kind of urging you in. Yes, bring him inside. Bring the hero inside. I've procured some potions for him. And then he gives 2 potions of healing to you, Ondar.
I can't do nothing with him. I'm unconscious.
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to.
I just put him in.
I'll hold him. You put it in his mouth.
Yeah, I just gave him to you because you're the one that
Right.
fought. So you can use those. 1 potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2.
At least use one to wake him up, just in case we're
I
not
will
immediately
put
going
them
back to
in the
bed.
Party sheet.
Yeah, if Knokt will keep him up, I'll be like, I'll just pour it. Just go.
Yeah. I'll put him face up so you can get at his face.
I put them in the party sheet.
I already gave them to you.
I took them out and put them in the party sheet.
Oh,
Okay. Well, roll your heal because we're force feeding you one to wake you up.
2d4 plus
2.
2.
Correct.
Yeah.
Eight healing.
Good one.
Oh, whoops. My bad. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Pearly gates. I see them now.
Did not mean to do that. Alright, so you are at 14 hit points, and you are no longer unconscious.
Yeah, he comes to gasping. Lightning! Oh, what? Where?
He did do the lightning, and then you went to sleep for a bit. But on the plus side, he didn't take your head as a prize or anything. And then I'll set him down on his feet.
Oh, the pain was
Excruciating.
immeasurable.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Roll me a wisdom check once, Ondar.
Wisdom check.
So you actually do kind of remember, as you were lying there unconscious, that he whispered some words to you. In his slathering tongue, he said,
You fought well. It was an honor, sir. I will see you one day in the great abyss.
I Did he speak to me after slaying me? He asked Knokt.
Yeah, it did look like it was, I assume, something to the effect of, gotcha, or you're not very good at fighting. You tried, but I assume he talked some shit at you, yeah.
I was trying to embarrass him. It did not work.
It was embarrassing for a minute, and then it was very unembarrassing.
Right. Well,
Yeah, he wiped the floor with you.
he did. He did. As I thought he would.
Yeah, I think we all had hopes, but
They were distant hopes.
yeah, he was bigger than both of us, so he's a big boy.
I will bring justice to him, though.
Did you get his name?
Langderosa Cyanrath.
I'm not going to remember that. You better write that one down, mate.
I think we will meet him again. Did he free the hostages?
He did, yes. We did get them back.
He kept his word on that part.
Have they left the city or the town?
No, they are
They're
right
right there.
behind me.
I
No,
to the
no, the dragon man and his companions. They.
Governor Nighthill responds to that. He says, "Yes, it does seem that they are leaving the town. They are leaving in a caravan to the south."
We should rest and then follow them, find out where they are going. We cannot. He mentioned to me that Tiamat. He did say Tiamat was his deity of choice, that she was coming back. He said,
It is
with kind of a
town.
question mark. I think he meant to Toril,
Oh,
this world.
That's a big bad dragon that we don't want around here.
At the mention of this, both Governor Nighthill and Escobert's faces turn pale and stricken like they've seen a ghost. And they're kind of looking at you blankly, like not sure at all what to make of that.
Has this dragon cult changed from worshipping fallen dragons to worshipping the Dragon Queen?
I don't know. They've kind of always been around, but not enough to be a bother. Always just sticking to their worship of undead. But this new news is certainly unsettling. I have some people I need to talk to. And then Nighthill kind of goes off into his tower. Escobert takes a measure of you, Ondar. You fought well. That's a great beast.
He chuckles at that. I struck the beast once. It was more like flicking a fly off a donkey's ass.
Aye. But you didn't stop. You fought with honor. I'm happy to count you as an acquaintance, Ondar. And then he sticks out his hand to shake yours.
Under grasp his forearm like in that, warrior handshake kind of thing.
Yes, and he nods his head as he gives one firm shake.
So, we need to rest before we... Well, are you... He kind of looks at the four. Are we going to follow them?
I think at some point we need to track them down. I don't know that follow would be the right word.
But rest. I must rest.
I think we all need the rest. or an infinite number of that coffee you spoke of.
I could brew it, but it will not actually do what I promised. It'll make you feel like it, but when you actually go to do good things, it will not work out.
Quolamir will then go in his book and he'll scratch off the note that he wrote for that.
So Escobert says, "Aye, the beds are still there. I suggest you take a long, much earned rest. We've got the rest of this. The town is in shambles, but it's still here, thanks to you heroes." And then he regards the rest of you. And if you want to go to the southern end of the keep, we can commence your rest.
Falls onto a mattress or a bed of hay or whatever might be there.
I play a slow, soothing melody so that everyone drift off to sleep real quick.
All right. And then that will be your Song of Rest, which... 1d6. Okay, so... But this is a long rest, so you get everything. Okay. So you all lay down, weary from a long night and day of fending off attack, saving the town, performing some subterfuge and missions around the town of Greenest. And you are able to sleep peacefully, finally, for once in a great while. You all benefit from a long rest, replenishing your hit points, replenishing all of your spell slots, any used abilities. And you wake up after a long time to, I would say, probably the afternoon lights dimming down into darkness.
Fucked our sleep schedule all up.
Yep, your sleep schedule's all fucked up.
When you live underground, you sleep when you sleep. I don't know what frankly, it's very annoying to have all this light out here. Put my head in a bucket next time.
Perhaps we should find someone with some knowledge of this cult of the dragon before we give chase to these bandits and cultists.
Okay, so the next morning you wake up. There's a little bit of hubbub in the keep. Everybody seems to be kind of staying put inside the keep, mending things and tending to whatever they need to be tending to at the time. Escobert is walking around kind of seeing to all the, what would you say? What would you call that? All the little
Daily.
projects, like the little projects, kind of tending to them, making sure that they're getting done, and everybody's organized. What would you like to do?
Deal with Tenac's body, whether it be burial, entombment, or burning it.
Well, what do you think he would want to be? Cremated?
Yeah, I'd like to actually cast ceremony. Don't get much of a chance to actually use that spell too much.
What's that?
It is. Let me drop it in. Oh, everyone else, and I'll do the funeral rites. So
It
I'll ask Governor Nighthill and the Castellan for a 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver.
All right, so once you make yourselves known to be awake, and the governor and Castellan are kind of aware of your being up now, commence with talking about Tenac and performing the proper ceremonies. Governor Nighthill replies, yes, of course. Anything you need for one of your fallen comrades. And then they supply you with the proper stuff in order to cast ceremony and do all the proper things. 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver. There we go.
Yep. It's gonna go away right away after that.
All right.
Because the spell consumes it, and then he'll. We never knew exactly what deity Tenac prayed to, so I'll just kind of go with like a general Arcana god. And then you'll see this giant ceremony in which Quolamir will pull out books and he'll recite for an entire hour. He'll go through the entire thing. It was I forget the Arcana god.
I'm not even sure, to be honest.
It's like, oh great deities, please watch over this fallen comrade. Please allow him to rest forever just in peace. And hopefully one day a statue will be just erected in his honor. And then it'll kind of be the whole thing, and then for the next 7 days his body cannot become undead anything short of a wish spell.
All right, very good. Governor Nighthill, after all the ceremony and the rites have been performed, pulls you aside, each of you, and he says, I don't mean to intrude or be rude, but there are matters that I must attend to. I was hoping you would aid in an endeavor if you're interested.
What?
What would that be?
So, the cultists, the cult of the dragon, they were seen leaving the town south by southeast after the raid. I'm hoping to gather a band together to track them and see where they're holed up, and then come back with information. If you can locate the raiders' camp and find out certain information, I will gladly pay you each 250 gold pieces apiece. I just need to know where the camp is sited, how many raiders are there, who their leaders are, what's motivating these attacks, and where they plan to strike next. If we can also recover any valuables that were stolen from the town, I of course would like them returned, but the main thing is finding out where they're holed up and what their plans are.
I mean, we were gonna go after them anyway, right? Can't just let them come in here and
Right.
shit all over the
Yeah,
place.
I say I look around a little bit. Like, I mean, I don't want Tiamat in this world.
Yeah.
Like,
That cannot be allowed to happen.
And hey, I'd like to get paid for the effort. So,
but that is a lot of information to find out.
And he kind of nods his head knowingly about how dangerous this mission is. And he says, I would be glad to offer you any of my resources to furnish you for the trip. If there's anything you need that the town can supply, I would happily supply it.
got any long swords sitting around?
Certainly. Swords, axes, pikes. Just give me a list of anything, and then I will see what I can do.
I have a feeling we will need some more of these. He pulls that last healing potion out of these, as many as we can get our hands on.
I would like a hand crossbow with a bunch of bolts, please.
All right.
A length of rope, or coil of rope, I should say. And some rations for our trip.
Horses, maybe?
All right. So a hand crossbow, some crossbow bolts, rope.
Oh, and obviously a quiver to, have the bolts in.
Okay.
I don't have enough pockets.
Just keep them loose.
Yep.
Hold them under an arm.
Just have them in my teeth.
I'm sorry. Say that again. I heard you, but it didn't register in my head.
Quiver
Oh, there we go.
Alright.
Okay.
to hold the bolts in.
All right. So I got a hand crossbow bolts, a quiver, and then hempen rope. Did you say something about horses?
Horses would be good.
Okay.
And a long
Wouldn't
sword.
hurt.
Long
Oh yeah,
sword.
one long sword.
Okay.
There's gonna be a walking armory by the end of this campaign.
And then let's see. Okay, so is there anything else?
Rations.
Rations. Oh yeah, and then potions.
Oh, it's potions. How did? Thank God somebody said. So obsessed with getting one stupid sword that we were about to set out with just fucking no healing.
I got my spell slots back, so I got something.
I say same here. I got some healing.
Yeah, I don't have a lot, but
I can do a little bit more now. I've prepped some better spells.
Okay, so Freddy should have gotten some of that stuff. Did you get your longsword knocked?
Yeah.
You did. Okay. And then some more. Okay, this will take a little bit.
Am I proficient in armor even? Light armor. Yeah, I'd like a set of leathers.
Leather? Okay.
Because I don't think I have any. I'm trying to look. Where's
I mean,
armor class?
probably would have had it in your like starter's kit. Is like basic
See,
armor.
That's what I'm thinking too, but it's not here.
Is that Freddy?
Yeah, leather. You have it.
I do.
Yeah.
It's called leather. It's
Oh.
not leather armor.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
that kind of confused me as well.
Can I ask if they have a breastplate?
Yeah. They can certainly probably find one that would outfit you.
Perfect. He's not a big guy, so he's pretty.
Well,
Medium
if we're asking
armor.
for armor, you wouldn't happen to have any full plate, would you? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
So it would all, everything's on the table, but it's definitely within question of whether he's able to supply it. Just give me a second because I'm trying to finish some stuff. Trying to make sure you all have like rations in your horses because he can definitely supply horses.
I was joking about the full plate.
I mean, but were you though?
but if he said I had some full plate,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if he pulled out a suit of full plate, I wouldn't say no. But I mean,
just get a good old fashioned
actually, it's
+5
got to be
longsword.
special. It's got to be kind of special. It's got to have like the big wings on the shoulder boards, and
Okay, well since I have leather already, can I trade it in for some studded leather then?
Yeah.
I would ask for a mule as well as some more wine for the mule to carry for me.
Do you want a mule instead of a horse?
A pack mule?
No,
for
on
one.
top of the horse as well.
Okay, gotcha.
Friar Tuck wants the frickin' beer wagon, is what he wants.
I mean, I'm not going to complain.
Right.
Gotta say no.
I just feel like I have to ask for something if he's offering.
All right, I think you all should have gotten rations, and yeah.
He looks at the group, be like, "Well, I can prepare water, so we only need food."
Okay, there we go. Studded leather. All right, so what else was in there? I got you your studded leather Freddy breastplate. Yep.
Quolamir? Hopefully.
How do I change my armor class
So in your inventory, you should see like a little brown picture that'll say like if you hover over it, say like carried or equipped. Just make sure it's the little shirt icon. That'll put it on and give you the proper.
It'll change your AC
It's-
automatic.
It's
Yep.
still 13 even though I put it as studded leathers. Or does it
Take
have to be
off the other
specific?
one?
Yeah, it might have to pull out the
Ah.
other one. Maybe that's why.
Okay, maybe.
Sometimes it gets a little weird when you have multiple.
Yeah.
So then I'd like to sell him my leathers. Because I don't need two
Now give
sets
me
of-
some money for these. I know you gave me a lot of stuff, but give me some money for this.
There we go. Gods did. Thank you guys.
And since
Nah,
we actually have,
I'll just trade it in. I'm not going to be greedy.
if we have the time, can we skin the one ambush drake?
Sure. I'm just trying to make a decision
Yeah.
on the breastplate right now. What are you currently wearing?
I have leather.
You have leather? Okay.
I can
Explain
tell
why
that-
you get hit a lot.
and I have a shield. I can say for a trade, they're like, if you guys need clean drinking water, I can provide you some.
Well, the thing is that I don't know that they would have breastplate. I think mostly they have chainmail for their guards. So,
Gotcha.
Chainmail would still be a step up for you, though, wouldn't it?
Up from leather, yeah.
Depends on the dexterity.
Yeah, leather's
bonus.
11 dex. Chain would be 13. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
13,
So yeah,
I think plus 2 dexterity, right?
so Governor Nighthill apologizes that he doesn't have breastplate. The smith would have to work at that, and they definitely wouldn't have it in time. But he does have chainmail to offer.
That'll work.
Okay.
Did think to bump up AC by at least 1.
Okay. So I got the hand crossbow. I got the horses and the rations. I got the longsword. I got what else was there? Got the chainmail. I got the studded leather. Okay. And then you want to sell your other leather, correct?
Yeah, I'll just give it to him. We're not that strapped for cash.
Actually, can I just get a chain shirt instead of chainmail?
Yeah, that's fine.
I realize I don't have the strength for chainmail. Or the efficiency. I meant chain shirt. I'll get rid of the chainmail in my inventory.
Okay. Okay, so I haven't forgotten the health bots. I was just going to do that last. Is there anything else you guys want? I think you said something, Ondar, but I wasn't sure. You were asking
was
about
a
the
joke.
plate, right? Okay.
It was
yeah.
a joke.
Oh yeah,
What
the
was it,
mule.
though?
It's a one mule.
And it's a special mule. It's got 2 big barrels on either side of its back.
It should last me about a day.
Man, we need to talk about your drinking.
Do we though? It seems kinda normal
Don't
to
drink
me.
and monk at the same time.
Only if you're a drunken fist.
Ah, that's true.
All right, so he kind of makes a weird face at the ask of the at the request of a mule, but nonetheless offers you a mule and then a skein of wine, and then he will also offer some health potions.
Outstanding.
And 57 experience points, and that'll top us off. Shoot, wait, I gotta do that for 4 or for times 5. That's much.
Who wants to get the health potions? Just because I can't easily do divisions.
I think if you
that
just
I
dump
can
5 in there, everybody can pull their own.
Oh, really?
Like in the
Yeah,
party,
it-
in the
it sh-
party thing. Party
Yeah.
inventory?
Okay. I wonder if I
Should-
can. Okay.
You just
yeah.
like, if you grab the shield and pull one, it just grabs you
Gotcha.
one of
Okay.
an item.
Yeah, Knokt took one. Okay, perfect. That works. I did not know that you could do that.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. So he offers you 5 health potions in addition. So, do you accept this quest?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of shitty now to take all your stuff and then not do it.
Yeah, just walk off.
That is
Thank you.
true.
Bye.
That is true. All right.
These suckers.
And then he says, "Okay, if that's all you'll need, that'll be easy and simple enough. Before you leave, there is a man that was adamant about gaining an audience with you, if you will.
Are they here, or do we have to go find them?
I can summon him.
Bring them in then. Yes.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
go talk to him then.
And so, a young man walks up to you, limping heavily on his bandaged left leg after being summoned by the governor. I hear that you intend to follow the raiders and see where they've gone. I'd like nothing better than to come with you, but in this condition, I'd just slow you down. In the midst of all this tragedy, there's no reason you would have heard about the fate of my master, Leos and Erlenthar. but it's important you know. He is a monk from Verdusk. He disappeared last night after we fought a particularly savage battle against raiders. A few others and I fought our way to the keep, barely. Leosin did not make it at all. We went back this morning to look for him, but all we found was his broken staff and this choker, which he always wore. And then he shows you a choker
Okay.
and the broken staff. Excuse me, my name is Nessim Waladra. If I may know your acquaintances?
I am Ondar Stillhawk.
Call me Knokt.
I am Brother Cole.
And I'm Freddy.
Finger guns.
Pew pew.
Quolamir?
Oh yeah, and I had said it when Brother Co was speaking.
Oh,
He's napping.
gotcha. He bows his head in almost like reverence. It is great to make your acquaintances, the heroes of Greenest. You have done what many could not.
You hear that, guys? We got a group band name.
The town is certainly forever in your debt. Whispers of your deeds is quite popular among the common folk right now. But never mind that. Leosin had been investigating these raiders for months. I fear he may have tried to infiltrate their group when they retreated, or worse, was captured and carried away as a prisoner. No one understands these bandits better than he does, and his knowledge will be invaluable against them. When you find their camp, please look for any sign that Leosin is there. One of my brothers has already departed to Verdusk to bring back help, but it will be many days before they arrive. Anything you can do before then would be a godsend.
Well,
Describe.
what does he look like? I hold out my hand open in front of me and use prestidigitation to create a small little image of like a blank human like face.
He kind of smiles and dips his head to the side for a second. He's a half elf.
I at some pointy ears.
Yeah, so he looks quite plain, I would say, as a human, with the exception of the pointy ears, of course. Has a shortly trimmed beard, well
Okay,
enough kept.
I put a little like stubble at the bottom of his chin. Well groomed.
One of them criminal portrait people at work right here, right?
He keeps his hair medium cropped. It is a darker brown sheen.
Add dark brown, shorter hair to him. I have it like kind of unkept, you know, like it was like just recently ruffled.
And he's a monk, of course, so he doesn't really wear armor. Just has some regular clothing, though you can tell his status as different than the common folk by looking at him.
I add a like a shawl to him,
And he
to his upper torso.
and of course his shape is quite lithe. He's skinny and small, but you certainly underestimate the strength behind him.
You see the form's like body almost like comically like shrink and wiggle, and, like bounce back into a shape.
So, the man on the right is what he actually looks like. That is Brother Leosin.
Oh, so not recently ruffled. Damn.
Well, we don't know
Well,
when we
yeah.
find him. His hair might be
And
ruffled.
he would definitely be ruffled.
Alright, what's the color of his eyes? Because right now there's just like blank voids where his eye sockets are.
His eyes are closed in that picture. On
No, I
your
thought you meant in
thing.
his
Yeah, I gotcha.
description.
I gotcha.
Horrifying.
Let's say they are blue.
Alright, give him some brilliant blue eyes.
And then the man says, "Ah, yes, definitely close enough to be able to pick him out of a crowd."
All right, then.
That is good.
I close my hand up and the image disappears.
And then he says, I don't wish to keep you any longer. I'm sure you are anxious to be on your way and fulfill your quest and your missions. Plus, the monks will be returning to Burdusk from the Great Library at Candlekeep, where Leosin was consulting the librarians and researching ancient writings on dragon folklore. Dragon cults are his special interest. I'm sure my emissary will be returning soon. And then he also kind of motions forward with the broken staff and the choker.
Quolamir will go up and take those. Be like, these belong to him?
Yes, these are his only belongings that we found.
Do they do anything special?
The staff is nothing exemplary. It's just a rod of wood that he used. And you're looking at the choker, which is a braided leather neckband with a silver dragon design chased into the leather. The ends are ragged, as if it was roughly worn off. And the man, Nassim, just replies, you can only tell from the choker that he obviously was not taken easily.
So the pendant on the choker is a dragon?
The choker is a braided leather neckband, and there is a silver dragon design chased into the leather, yes. So like how leather has that imprint?
Right, okay.
It's an imprint of a silver dragon.
Oh, a silver dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's a worshipper of dragons? Your master?
Oh, no, nothing of the sort. He did not worship them. He merely researched them. There are the chromatic dragons and the metallic dragons, of course. Chromatic being the evil, and metallic being the good.
What else do you know of dragons? What? I mean, do you know anything of this cult? These worshippers of Tiamat?
I certainly did not know as much as Leosin, but enough to realize some of the dangers that this raid poses. It appears recently that there have been some changing of ranks within the cult, which has caused them to change their entire worship entirely. It seems, whereas before they were more interested in raising great dragon liches from the undead. It now appears that they're actually more interested in the live dragons, which certainly bodes ill.
That creature that I fought mentioned something about Tiamat returning here.
His eyes kind of widen, and he puts his fingers to his lips and ponders for a moment. I'm afraid I don't know enough. I can only speculate, but this is some very sobering information. I don't think anything good at all will come of this. We must... I apologize, but I must hurry you on your way. You must get to that camp. Find out as much as you can. I think perhaps the entirety of the world may depend on this. If their aim is at Tiamat herself.
No pressure then.
Well, this cannot be allowed to happen. That is all I know.
Yes.
Let us be off like a salad.
And as you are all kind of walking away, he calls, "Yes, Tiamat must not be released from her prison."
Perhaps slain would be better.
That's a big ask.
If it's an option. Alright.
We get a lot more power.
All right. You will all get to level 3.
Woo!
And that is where we will end.
Yeehaw.
Yay, level 2 spells.
I know.
Let's see.
I think. I'm pretty sure.
It is. It's basically every other level.
Well, I can't get sick now.
Ah,
I'm gonna
yes.
eat all the rotten food now.
I get
There
I
we
get
go.
a bard
Okay,
college
now you are
and
all
I
level
get I get a bard college and I get expertise. I will have all the skills.
Yeah, you're cool.
Yeah, you are gonna have like 70 skills.
All the skills. I'm not great at anything, but I'm good at everything.
You want the Bard of
Oh,
the
I don't
College
remember.
of
I sent it to you.
Lore,
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure.
Let me see. Yeah, College of Lore.
Okay. All right, guys. So, I'll get you guys leveled up. If you want to just drop me any of the information that you want for your character leveling up. I had a great time. I think this was a really fun session. Hope you guys had fun too.
Oh, yeah.
None of us died, so
Yeah.
that's a good start.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
plus.
Right.
always a friggin' plus.
Cool.
All right. Thank you so much for showing up.
Always.
Next Monday.
Always fun.
Next Monday, seeing as it's Labor Day, I'm thinking maybe we don't play. But I will definitely let you know for sure before the end of this week.
And
Sounds good.
so can we just move it a day then? If everyone's like Monday is now on Tuesday?
Yeah, that's definitely an option too. That might be a better option anyway.
Yeah, just let me know.
But yeah,
Yep.
thank you so much, guys, once again. So yeah, until next time, until we're able to
Alright.
play next.
See you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Later.
And special thanks to all of you that have watched, who tune in. Don't forget to give me a follow, throw me a like, throw me a subscribe, however you want to. If you want to subscribe, you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, my Twitch, of course. Join my Discord channel. You can find all of that on my Twitch channel. Join in the Discord. I would be more than happy to have you. This has been Hoard of the Dragon Queen Session 5, the longest day in Greenest. Our heroes have finally repelled the raiders. They have left the town so they may rebuild, and they have reached level 3. Tune in next time in Session 6 to see how they track the raiders to their camp. I will see you then.